How's it going, everybody? I am Jefferscraft, and I am back again with another one for you. And this is going to be amazing because I am creating a brand new 1.17 world for you. It's going to be a hardcore survival world, and it's going to be amazing. But that's not the main reason for this video. The main reason I want to make this video is because I want to do a tutorial or a guide, I guess you can call it, a survival guide for you. A beginner's guide even, like where to start if you've just got Minecraft. So like I said, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be awesome. I hope you guys enjoy this and get a lot from it, and we will get to it after this. Excellent. All right, guys. Here I am, of course, Jefferscraft. So here it is. We're starting from scratch here, and 1.17, as you can see. I'm going to create this world, single-player world, and we are going to do create a brand new world here. And we are going to do this from the beginning. I'm going to show you guys what you got to do from the very start. We're going to take it step by step. It's going to be a tutorial, I guess you can call it, or a survival guide, I like to call it. So yeah, man, let's get it. Let's get into it. So let's just call it that. Let's call it survival guide. Let's call it survival G. I like that. All right. And so now we're going to get into this and make this a hardcore world. And I guess, wait, let's see, more world options. Let me just see here. What else? Can we do seeds? Seed? Nah, I don't want to do that. We're just going to do a random seed. All right, and then done. And create new world, guys. Here we are. Here we go. Here we go. Making this world. I hope it's going to be a good seed here for us, so we can really get a good start here in this survival world. Okay, where are we at? We are right next to a tree, so perfect. Here, let's get out of here. Okay, so first thing you want to do, very first thing, first step, is you want to get yourself some wood, okay? And of course you have to hit it with your fist to begin with. I mean, you have no tools, no nothing. I'm just gonna, probably I would say you want to get enough, and I'll tell you in a minute here why you want to get enough for, or what you want to get enough for. You want to get enough, let me just get this whole tree. All right, and so let me just step out here. So you want to get enough because what you need to do is you need to go into, push E, okay, and that takes you to this little screen, this little menu screen. And like I said, the first thing you want to do, you have this little crafting table, and it's a 2x2, so you can't do much with it, right? But if you take one of these logs, and actually just take them all, and you can just move them down, or you can actually push shift and get them all. So now I have 24. See, it's pretty awesome because the logs give you, I think, like 4 planks or something like that. Yeah, 4 planks per one log. So make them all into planks, and then you want to take this, put it there, and then you want to, right click on your mouse, drag it around till you got 4 planks into there, and see, it crafts a crafting table. So now, since you have a crafting table, you can do a lot more with that. So here, let me show you. Let's E out of that. Okay. So now just lay your crafting table down, go into it. Now it gives you a 3x3. So now you can pretty much, not pretty much, you can craft everything from this. This is a crafting recipe book, but it's only going to give you the recipes of things that you've gotten so far, okay, which are just wood. So it's going to give you all the recipes for things you can do with wood. But you want to take see, it gives you a button if you just put a plank, but you want to take your planks and you want to make yourself some sticks for sure, okay? Because we're gonna make some tools. And see right here, it gave me all the crafting recipes for things you can do with with wood and sticks, okay? So I'm just grabbing myself a few, okay? Because what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take 3 planks. Oops. See, if you keep holding right click, it's gonna do that. But you wanna take 3 planks. Let me get all the rest of these that I made a mistake. You wanna take 3 planks and 2 sticks to make yourself a pickaxe, okay? So you definitely, at the very first with wood, I would suggest having a pickaxe, a hoe, and an axe, okay? Those are the best 3 things you can have, best 3 tools out of wood that you can have to begin with, because of course the axe is gonna help you to be able to cut down trees easier, faster, because you need more wood. And then the hoe is actually going to, let's see, I think it's just that. I'm not even sure about a hoe here. Let's see. Is it this? Is it this? And hold on, I'm sorry guys. See, I don't even know how to, so let me show you that then, since I forget how to make a hoe. We can show you this. If you look at the crafting recipe, it tells you right here, if you want to have a hoe, okay, 2 and then 2 sticks. I see, that makes sense. So see how it's shaped like a hoe? It makes sense. So anyway, there you go, all the stuff you can make out of wood, and you can even search things here. But of course, it's not going to give you what you haven't got. You know, materials that you haven't got yet, like stone, for example. It's not going to show you any stone crafting recipes. But so here, we get out of that, and then I always like to take my crafting table with me, because wherever I roam, I want to make sure, I want to make sure and have a crafting table, okay? So now, what you want to do is we're going to have to get more wood, because we are going to have to make ourselves a little... we're gonna have to make ourselves a little house, a little place to get out of the nighttime, you know, when the mobs start coming in force, okay? So you want to get as much wood as you can to get that. And I also suggest, I guess this is step number 2. Make yourself a little house, and then step number 3 would be make yourself a bed. I think those are the 2 most important, or I mean, the 3 most important steps to begin with. Wood, a little house, and just make it out of wood. That's the fastest, easiest way to do it quickly. And then make yourself a bed. So that'll enable you to be able to sleep through the night with that bed, and you'll be able to be safe, you know, with your little house. And problem is I can't find any sheep, because you need 3 sheep. You need 3 sheep. I don't want to go too far away from spawn, because, and I'll tell you why in a second. Because, well, I'll tell you why now. Because the best place I would say to start your starter house is right next to your spawn point, at least close enough, so that, and this is only for survival. Hardcore, it doesn't matter, because hardcore, when you die, you're dead. But if you're playing regular survival and you die, you want to be able to, you know, and you die, you know, close to the spawn point, you want to be able to get all your stuff right there when you spawn, so you're not having to search for it. Oh, okay. Here, check it out, guys. Let's go get ourselves these sheep over here. There's 3 of them. Perfect. Ooh, sugarcane is also a good thing to have. Like, I will talk about farms here in a minute. So definitely, let's stick with the plan here. We're gonna make ourselves a hut here in a second. We're gonna get ourselves 3 pieces of wool, which, okay, they went up there. See, I'm getting farther away from spawn point. I didn't want to, but it's fine. We're gonna be okay. We're just gonna get ourselves 3. Yes, right here. And I really suggest not killing a lot of animals, a lot of your food source, especially the cows, because when I get to it, I will tell you why, okay? But first, let's just stick with it. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Let's go and get ourselves, our spawn point was somewhere over here. I kind of like this little flat area, huh? Just to begin with. Looks like there's some stuff over there. So yeah, let's just bust out a few spots here. Oh, right, we're getting some seeds. See, when you hit the grass areas, you'll get wheat seeds, which is gonna help you to make a wheat farm. But like I said, I will get to that. Just kind of clearing out some of this this lot here, we're gonna make ourselves our little house to begin with, okay? Oh, first of all, before we do that, we need enough wood, right? So let's cut ourselves down just a few more of these oak trees. And make sure we have enough wood to make this hut, right? And then we're also gonna be able to craft our bed, and we're gonna be good for the first night, man. And so, I always also suggest one other thing is a good idea. Always, I'm not doing it right now because I'm trying to, hurry before it becomes nighttime on us. But I would say anytime you cut down a tree, you want to, try to get yourself a sapling. Like here, I'll show you. See if it'll drop us a sapling. Oh, okay, I got 2. See, so now I would always, once you cut down a tree, I would replant a tree somewhere. So I cut down a couple trees. So I'm just gonna replant those. So yeah, here we go. We got our little spot here. Let's start our first. Let me put my crafting table here, and then we're gonna make these all into planks. Okay. So shift and there. Oh no, we don't want to do that. You want to do shift and there. There you go. Now you got yourself what? We got quite a few. 68 planks now. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my planks here, and we are going to, excuse me, we are going to start our little hut. And I would say don't make it too big, just to begin with. Just make yourself a little box. Let me just, and I'm not really counting, honestly. I'm just trying to make it big enough to be able to, move around in, but not too big to where I use all my resources, because even now I might need to, let's see, 1, 2, I'm just counting how many. I'm gonna go 4 high, okay? So 1, 2, 3, and shoot. I always do this to my, okay, I'll just do it like this. Okay, anyway, here, you can always jump, you can stand on a block, jump, and place your block at the same time. So there we go, 4 high, right? Let's just count 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that should be enough room inside here. It's a real little hut, but hey, it's gonna keep us safe for the night, right? So here, now I would just fill all this in, right? So let's just go across the top here. See, it's already getting dark on us. And if we run out of planks in the middle of this, I'm gonna have to make a bed here really quick before it gets too dark. See, it starts to get a little scary here when you, here, we're gonna put 3 wool there, and then any top or bottom you can go, oh shoot, here we go. Yeah, so top wool, there it is, top wool and 3 planks, okay, and that gave us a bed. So let's put our bed down, because we are gonna have to sleep through the night here. Okay, there we go. Let's sleep. Whew, we made it. We made it, at least onto another day. So here we go, day 2, guys. We're still building our hut, so let's do it. I'm just gonna use all my planks. Oops, you don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. There we go. All right, so anyway, we're filling in the gaps, you know what I mean? We're just making ourselves. Oh, and plus, you see, man, we're almost out of planks, so we are gonna have to go get more. And this is just a small little hut, Let's get whatever else we have here, and then we're gonna have to go get ourselves some more trees. All right, so anyway, yeah, so we're still building our hut. And our axe is almost dead, but it just makes it faster. I mean, you can still use your hands, of course. Just gonna get a couple more trees here so we can finish our hut. But see, I mean, the way that we did this with making the bed and our place to stay, it's gonna make it so that we have a better chance of surviving, really at this stage in the game, I really wouldn't venture too far off Let's do just one. Oh, there's a stick. I'll grab it. Let's just do one more tree here. But I really wouldn't venture too far off from where you're safe, because you're always gonna have to go sleep when it becomes night. Now, eventually, as you get along, you're gonna get more, you know, armor, more weapons. So there goes my axe. And so, you know, when you get to that point, here you go. Let's replant that. Let's replant a couple more trees. Okay. But when you get to that point where you're more protected. Uh-oh. I see a spider, guys. No, that was a flower. Okay. But anyway, when you get to that point when you're more protected, that's when you can go venture further out, because of course you're gonna have to venture further out at some point, right? Here, let me. Okay, those are just cows. I'm just looking around, making sure. So that's something else I could show you guys too. And to save yourself some wood, I'll show you in a second. So we close this in, and you want a roof on this thing, right? Or a ceiling, I should say. So to save yourself some wood, you can actually go in here and make yourself quite a few. Well, that's probably all I need, really, huh? You can make yourself a bunch of slabs, right? So that cuts your wood in half, right? You can get a lot more slabs, and then you can place them as your ceiling. And then, of course, you can build upon them, or you can put another half slab like this on top of it and make a full block. But there you go. We close ourselves in. We got our safe little place. Let's make ourselves a little opening here for a door, and we'll make a door. There we go. Now we can see a little bit. All right, so now let's make ourselves a door, which door is no. I really should know this stuff. I'm teaching you guys in a tutorial and I don't know. So I'll show you how to search. So you want to put in door. There you go. Oh yeah, it's like that. See how it's shaped similar to a door? That's how you do that. Okay. So now let's put our door out. I think I want to do it from the outside, so that put it right here, and there we go. There's our little survival hut right here. You can even do, if you wanted to do, you know, make it even. I mean, you could eventually you're going to be able to upgrade this house, this hut, if you want to stay here or go move somewhere else. But you can put your double doors in. There you go. Now you can see out, and got your little place here. We can make windows later, but for now, this is going to be our house, because we're going to move on to our next step, which is going to be, I believe, step number 4, and that is to, I want to call it, I guess the best thing to call it is like shallow mine. So we are starting to get low on food too. So, ooh, this is a big ravine. We don't want to mess with that at the moment. We want to just find a spot that's just shallow. We want to take our pickaxe, and we want to get ourselves some stone. So step number 4, get your stone tools. And so see, now you got a big recipe. Expand your recipe book, because I'm getting myself all this cobblestone, right? Ooh, and you got to be careful here. Look at. I mean, this thing is going down. Ooh, look at. There's some. We definitely want to get some iron, okay, and some coal. So I see some. I just got to be careful here what we're doing, because we got to make our way back up. So that's why I suggest not going too far. Ooh, there's copper too. Wow, not going too far, and make yourself a way back up. You know, you don't want to go too far down and not be able to get up. Let's see here. Just gonna create myself a little way up here. Okay, perfect. So now we can get up and down right here. Come get our coal here. We're gonna need some coal. There's a lot of things we need coal for. Coal is one of the main resources, I would say, that necessary resources. All right, so ooh, I don't know if I can get copper. I think I can with wood. Ooh, I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna wait. Actually, no, I'm wrong. I don't think I can even, you know what? I don't want to lead you guys astray because I think we need to actually make ourselves some stone stuff before we even try to get coal, because I think you need at least stone, if I'm remembering right, at least stone to be able to make yourself, or I mean to mine, you know, to mine things like that copper and iron and coal even. So anyway, I almost messed you guys up. I almost did the wrong thing because it's been a while since I've done something like this, a tutorial like this. So anyways, here we are. We are about to do step number 4, which is, like I said before, make ourselves some stone tools. So first thing I would suggest is make yourself a furnace, which you craft it just like that, okay? Andesite is another, it's basically for decoration. You can't do much with it. But anyway, so there's my furnace. Let's stick it right, I want to stick it maybe, I'll stick it right here, okay? And now what you got to do is get yourself a fuel source. So I would say, I don't know, put some wood in there. Like I'm going to put 8 wood in there. And then I'm going to cook this food. All right, so that's how you cook stuff. That's your oven. But I'm also going to make myself a pickaxe. A stone pickaxe. Now we could save this in our, you know, we could put that on the wall. That was our first tool, right? But so now we got ourselves a stone pickaxe. The wooden hoe is fine for now. But I would suggest at this point making yourself a sword, which is just like this. You craft it just like this for all different swords, okay? So there's a sword. Now I have some protection. And then I would also suggest making... Oh, shoot. I need some more sticks, so first let me do that. But I would also suggest making a... axe, okay? Another axe, because the axe is always good to have around. I broke my axe, okay? So there's your stone tools out. I would say that's all you would really need at this point, okay? And now, one other thing I would suggest also is making yourself a chest. And I'm going to make a double chest because I have enough wood. But I get myself a chest, or 2 chests, okay? Let me get out of there. And so now I could place my chest right here. Let's see, what is it getting to be outside? Okay, everything's still, the sun is still up, okay? So, there we go. So now I'm gonna put, I don't need this andesite. I'm gonna put that on my chest for right now, and don't need the door. Don't need the slabs for a moment, okay? Gonna keep this on me. And, oh yeah, and I'm going to put this away, okay? So that should be everything I need at the moment. And let's see, we got our food. I'm going to need to eat this. See how I'm getting XP now? Now that I'm doing some of these things? I'm getting some XP, which is going to help us for other things as we go along. So now at this point, what I would suggest is... I mean, let's see, the next step, I guess. Let's put it that way. The next step is going to be... Well, first, let me see. Yeah, the sun's going down. So first, let's wait, and we're going to sleep. Okay, there we go. Okay, so after we sleep, let me get to it. So step number 5 is going to be making yourself a farm, okay? So, there's 2 farms that I think are the best to start with. The first one is wheat, and the second one is a cow farm. And the reason why I pick a cow is because it's a really good food source. You could go with sheep. You could go with pig. They are good food sources also, but for pig you actually have to have carrots. So you have to get some carrots, which you can get those from a village or a zombie, I guess, if you kill a zombie, but it's a little bit harder. So really the easiest way is just to get yourself some wheat make a wheat farm, and then use that wheat to coax in some cows to be able to, you know, make yourself a cow farm, because you feed them wheat and they reproduce. But I'll show you all that. So for right now, we're gonna go by the water, because you do need a water source to grow your wheat, of course. And you can do a 9x9 area with one water block in the middle. But since I have water right here, we are going to plant ourselves some wheat right here. So let's get out our hoe. Let me go forward a little bit. We're gonna grow some wheat. So you can't go more than 4 blocks. So I can do up to that amount. It will work for me. So here, let me bust this out. Because we are gonna just expand our wheat farm just a little bit over this way. All right, so that's what 4 blocks would be here, so we can do a little bit more. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And now let's plant ourselves some wheat, huh? There we go. We're farmers now, guys. Look at this. All right, and so we can do one more, can't we? Let's just go one more right here. All right, so now we can let this grow. And in the meantime, I hate to do it to you, Piggy, but we are gonna get ourselves some more food. All right, and so now, there's our wheat farm. So while that's step 5, but while we're waiting on that, I'm gonna bring us to step 7, or no, I'm sorry, 6. Step 6, which is getting yourself some more resources like coal and iron. And now that we have, now that we're in 1.17, I also suggest getting copper, because copper is an amazing block. You can build roofs with it. There's a lot of cool things about it. And definitely always get yourself some more stone. And I apologize if it is dark here. We're kind of in a dark spot here, but I'm gonna get myself all this coal. This is gonna help to make torches. It's gonna help to make, ooh, look at iron, perfect. It's gonna help to make torches. I need to spit this out, huh, guys? I'm sorry. It's gonna help to make torches. It's gonna help us to be able to have a fuel source, a better fuel source than wood for our food. So coal is always a necessity, and you get quite a bit of it in a vein of coal. Look at all this I got so far. It's still going. Look at this. I think that's the last of it. Yep. Okay, so yeah, but we saw some good stuff along the way here. So let's get ourselves. Ooh, we got some raw. Look at that, some raw iron now. It used to be that you just get the iron block, but now you actually get the raw iron. Look at, there's quite a bit of it. Wow, this is amazing, guys. We don't want to get stuck in this cave or go in this cave too deep, though, because we could really get ourselves in a bad situation with mobs coming, you know, because they like to spawn in dark places. But here, let's get ourselves some of this copper, and this is going to actually give us the raw copper. Look at, now we got a recipe for copper. There we go. Oh, there's more of it. Yeah, let's get that. Okay, so I think that's all the copper I'm going to get for now. Okay, let's get ourselves back up here. Get ourselves out of the dark here. All right, so here, let's bust that out. Okay. All right, so there is something else I want to do here. So what I usually do in a case like this is I'll kind of bridge across here. And I'll put a few blocks there. And then now that gives me a little spot to land on to get ourselves this iron. Yeah. Because if we get enough iron, we can start to, you know, we can start to make iron. We can start to make armor, actually. Armor and, uh-oh. I hear mobs. You got to watch out. See, I'm not in a good spot for that. I have a sword, though. At least I have something to protect me. But there we go. I think that's all I'm gonna do right now, because this is a super dangerous situation and I'm not prepared for this at this time. Okay, so let's go back. Let's see how our wheat farm is doing, because we really need to get ourselves some cows and get this cow farm going, right? All right, it's coming along. It's slow, but it's coming along. Squid give you ink too. We got quite a few right here. It's nice. All right, so let's see. I'm on step 7. That's step 7. You gotta be totally careful of places like that. So now, once you get all that, I would suggest for our step number 8, after we smelt it anyway, let's see, we have 20 iron ore. Let's replace it with that. So now after I smelt this, what we want to do is we want to make ourselves some iron tools now. So we're ready to upgrade to our iron tools and hopefully we'll see how much we have, but hopefully we can make ourselves an iron, some iron armor, okay? So that's step number 8. Next important step number 9 would be to make yourself a fishing pole. But the problem is with step number 9 is you need string to make a fishing pole, and the only way to get string is, well, at least the fastest, easiest way to get string is from a spider, right? So I'm gonna gather up some of this sugarcane, because sugarcane is valuable. You can make books with it, well, paper, and then you need cowhide to make books. And then also, what's this? Ooh, some ink sac. But then also you can use it for a food source, as far as you can make pies with it. You can make pumpkin pies. You can make, but yeah. So the reason why you want to get yourself a fishing pole, because it's a very easy way to get food, a food source from the fish. I mean, look at all the fish in here. Heck yeah. So I think we did pretty well for today. We got 8 steps in, and we survived almost to day 3. Definitely through days 1 and 2 and almost into the night. Okay, so we survived 2 days. So let's see. Let's look at something really quick before we end this for this tutorial for this time. We are on. Let's find the day that we are on here. I cannot find the day. Let's see here. I do not see it. It should be in here, guys. I apologize for this. I cannot. Oh, we are on day 2. See, day 2 right there. So, perfect. We made it through, almost through 2 days. Let me go back to this. Let me get you guys out of this one. All right. So we'll just continue, I guess. I think a good thing is to always collect some wood. I'm kind of waiting for that wheat, because I was going to show you guys the cow farm would be the next thing I wanted to do. I think the sun is getting real low, guys. Just collect some more wood here. And of course, when these drop saplings, I always want to plant a tree, because I never want to run out of wood. There's an egg. Chicken dropped an egg. All right, so the sun is going down, guys. We made it through 2 days. Awesome, and we survived for 2 days. Let me switch views for you. All right, there's Steve in his hut. Yeah, man, it's been fun, guys. Hopefully, guys learned a little something from this, at least where to get started. And I'm gonna, if you guys are into this and you like this episode and you want more of this, I'll do a part 2. It's nighttime, but I'll do a part 2 for you, and we'll continue on. We did 8 steps today, 8 most important steps, and we'll move on from there. Like and subscribe, guys. It's been a lot of fun. Have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And I will see you next time. Peace.